Because now we've got a little fireside chat of you and Mansoor. If Mansoor's around, we'll have him up on the stage as well. But we welcome you two both. Hi, Mansoor. Round of applause, please. Yeah, welcome you two both because... There we go. Cheer. This is a chat between people who have had ideas and have created business and so many opportunities and everything. And we're going to do a little Q&A style as well. So any sort of questions around innovation, starting your own business, ideas, things like that, we're totally open to. And so that's just a raise of hands, whoever wants to ask a question. And we also have a school. Hi, school.
High school.
Hello. How are you? Where are you guys from?
We're from Gymnasium Szydłochowice.
Oh, no.
Cool, cool. What question do you have?
Sorry, can you say that again?
What question do you have?
Oh, how long do you think it will take for cultivated meat to be available for everyone?
Okay. Hello. So the question was, how long does it take to get cultivated meat to everyone? All right?
Yes.
Yes.
My guess is we are talking about decades. Like within next 5 to 10 years, I think it will become mass produced and also massively adopted. Because as I said, it takes time for people to make their minds around it because it's really out of habits we have thinking, because it's really something new we need to embrace and learn. And one more thing, there were many studies happened, and it seems that when you explain what is the process, you realize that it's more safe, basically, than, I don't know how many of you have been in slaughterhouses, but it's been more safe than the way how we produce industrially, not at your grandma, but industrially, our animals.
Cool. Any other questions?
No, thank you. That was brilliant.
Perfect. Okay, well, we'll take any in the room if they come up, but I've got one for you. We're all about creating ideas, and you've both had massive ones. But how do we get an idea off the ground and turned into a thriving business? Do you have any advice on that?
I think when you start anything, your original idea is very unlikely to be the final solution. And I think just accepting that reality. So what you have to commit to is the journey rather than the idea, right? Are you willing to enter on the journey of solving something? And this is your first draft of that idea to do. I think a lot of people get too stuck up in the very beginning that, will this really work? What are the pros and cons, et cetera, et cetera. And I think like the real trick is to commit to that journey and to commit with that journey in an environment that inspires you. And that environment could come from the friends or the co-founders that you create that with. It could be that you embed it through a personal situation on that problem, or you're inspired by it from another way as well. So committing to the journey is more important than the original idea to get something off the ground. And finally, if it doesn't work, it's no problem, because it's net learning and experiences, because whatever the end outcome is, you can use it again for your second journey, your third journey, and eventually something will work out.
Amazing.
I would say be crazy enough. Talk to people and ask like stupid questions, I would say. I remember when we were starting, I was calling to a Czech veterinary association here on the governmental level. They were laughing at us. It was like, what? You want to make meat from cells? You're like, yeah, I don't know how, but I'm just asking. If you have some idea. She was like, good luck. And so basically, and I had to go on through these moments, awkward moments, several times, because this is exactly where the ideas are born, that you are pursuing it, and you don't always want to feel comfortable. We have to go out of the comfort zone to manage. And as you said, throughout the journey, it happens a lot of times. So I would say, I mean, what I learned, I remember from Tim Ferriss that time when his 4-hour week was around, ask anyone anything. So we were just, I remember we were doing some fundraising event, and we were just, messaging whoever, Madonna at the time, and Richard Gere, whoever. I don't want to say they reply, but we tried. And I think there are stories where people reply and change people's lives. So it's worth trying it.
Yeah, what I really liked about your talk is you said like you were never the brains at the start of it. You sort of had the idea, but it's about getting out that comfort zone and just talking to the right people who can help. Sometimes it only starts with like an idea, which you can just dream up. You don't need to know all the answers, but it's this idea that you commit to, right?
And one last comment on this. I think people need to feel your passion, and then you really want to do it with people. I think this is really crucial because if you want to have something bigger than yourself, I think it's always about people. It's not about how much business you can make. Of course, it can be a huge business, and you can feel it. In startups, the most important at the beginning is the culture, and also how founders or co-founders, how they treat others and how they make them part of this dream. I think this is, from my little experience, this is one of the most important aspects.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Mansoor and Roman. They'll be around if anybody wants to chat to them, ask any more questions. But for now, we'll give them a round of applause.